All right, welcome in. I already accepted my first offer immediately, which is a good sign because all the apps are sending me offers today. $7.74, just 14 minutes quoted, 1.8 miles at a Pizza Hut. It's keeping me right in the zone where I typically start in. Fantastic. Uber Eats. I got DoorDash. I got like 6, 7 other things. So let's see how much money we can make on a Wednesday. What do you think? Our goal is in like 2.5 hours. Can I maintain $20+ an hour? Would be fantastic. Obviously, always $25 plus. You know the deal, as much money as I can make. You might be thinking, well, I've done this stuff long enough, like I know what to do. How do you improve? So in that case, if you're like an expert, if you've done this for a while, then I think about the same thing on this order. Okay, 7 some for 1.8 miles, a fantastic dollars to mile ratio. Is that good enough? Or can I be super choosy and can I get better? On that margin, that's a fantastic margin as far as the dollars to mile, so I took it. But if your margin's like $1.60, $1.80 a mile, you need to know it's okay, but can I get even better? That's what you kind of learn on that next step versus, initially learning the stuff and then getting better and better to get a higher margin. And that was actually perfect. Ready immediately, which is excellent. This is a leave it door as well, which is my ideal in and out. So how far do I have? I have like 2 minutes. What is this? How far away? Yeah, 4 minutes. Perfect. Order number 1 done in, yes, like 10 minutes. So multi-apping, right? You know what? This one's going down to, oh my God, I'm getting order after order after order after order. No, I don't want this. $6, 3.6, decent, but I can do better. $6.75, 2.3, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we can take that one. I'm just gonna multi-app for one more second here. So what I'm doing, let's take it. 6.75, 2 point some miles. It's not fantastic, but you know what? Just got another Grubhub. No, that's similar offer. Not enough for me to cancel the DoorDash. All right, let me go offline. We're done multi-apping, so you want to pause your dash, go offline, whatever. So let me do that on Uber Eats and all these other ones. So I was just showing you multi-apping. I wasn't showing you the exact screen. That was right before this, but it can be a lot. That's another kind of advanced strategy, if you will, is multi-apping. Do it in parts. Just do it in parts. Cycling through like 4, 5, 6, 7 different apps. Frankly, here, only the big 3 send me offers, like Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats, but it's constant. So I'm looking at where am I going? What's the margin on it? Do I like that restaurant? How's parking? That ending destination? So this one, it's a good margin and it's decently close and it's keeping me in the current zone. So I just want a daisy chain. I call it ping pong orders. Order, finish it, and keep going. I just pulled up like a block up the road because I don't want a lot of empty commuting miles. I could reposition to a better order because I'm in like a neighborhood. So my next order, obviously I'm gonna have to drive somewhere to more of an area for restaurants for the pickup. Now, here's the multi-apping. So $6.69, decline that, the margin's not good enough. So right now, it's not sending me stuff rapid fire, as you can see. That's fine, but I just want to show you like what I'm doing right now. I'm just cycling, making sure that I'm online. Actually, I'm not online with SkipCart. Let's go back online with SkipCart. So this is all you do. You go back online with everything. You can see here I got SkipCart, Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber, Dispatch, GoShare, Correal, Roadie. What does Roadie have? See right there, you can see this is exactly what I do. I had the notification for Grubhub. 10.73, 8 miles, margin is not good enough. And positioning offer. It's not fantastic, but it's right back this way, a dash mart, and it's gonna just plop me right down into a better zone, which I would have to drive down this way anyway. And the margins, it's decent. Like, it's not a bad offer per se, but it's a dash mart. It's blocks away, basically. It's gonna take minutes, and I get a good margin offer. It's gonna keep me busy, better zone. Why not? They're not all gonna be like $10, 1.8 miles, 2.3 miles. You're like, yes. Sometimes it will look like $6 for 0.8 miles. It's still a fantastic margin. I know the number is not huge, I talk about the margin strategy of taking less offers and having a larger margin, and or doing the volume strategy, taking more offers, but it might have a little bit lower payout. As long as the margin is still, oh, I got an add-on. It's another DashMart, $4 for, let me make sure I can see there, 2.1 miles. You know what, the positioning is not that bad, but it says deliver by 7:22. But honestly, that's for both deliveries, because I'm assuming that was the second delivery in the now route that I would have. Even that one, $4 for like 2 point some miles. Listen, I know it's not great. I would not blame you if you decline that thing, because the 7-8 minutes that it'll take to do that second drop off, you might think, well, I could get a better offer that is $8 for 2 point some miles, 3 miles, and you very well might. Same here, I'm just taking a risk, but I will say the last couple of shifts I've done have been over $20 an hour. All right, drop off number 1, meet a door, customer was ready. It was on like a one-way alley, which is always fun. You gotta like risk someone coming down that alley and blocking everything, but it was good. Second delivery here, it is 9 minutes, 2 miles away. It says I'm gonna arrive at 7:18. You know what, it's pretty accurate. It said 7:22 for this drop off, and I would have liked to save a little bit of time, but that's accurate. If I get there at 7:18, I park, and this one is handed to me as well. It said buzz in and come up. So I'm expecting an apartment, but we don't have a lot of like massive apartments. But yeah, it should be around 7:22. All right, customer messaged me after the delivery. They can do that, by the way, stating I didn't get the right order. Uh-oh, I'm multi-apping right now, so bear with me. So what do? Remember, these are 2 DashMart runs. So I checked the bag. I knew, because there's obviously a little receipt on it, and it said so-and-so. So I confirmed it's the right bag. So what must have happened was the contents in that bag was incorrect. You don't pull it, you don't pack it. Oh, she just said, thank you, I appreciate you. So the contents were wrong. So I told her, sorry to hear that. Everything is pulled and packed by the staff at the DashMart location in the Strip. I recommend reaching out to DoorDash support. So basically what DoorDash is gonna do, as you can imagine, they're just gonna issue a refund in part or in full, depending on how bad that infraction is. But both of those are done. I'm in a fantastic spot here for orders. We're still multi-apping. Let's continue. I'm laughing because I audibly said, I saw this order come up. I'm like, please, 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 please. Because look at this. I was sitting here for like 7 minutes. $19.44, stacked order, quoted 31 minutes, 4.8 miles. It's 2 pickups, but I don't even care. 19 bucks, 30 minutes. And it was on a trip radar. It's on a trip radar. It said match there. So I clicked on that ASAP. I'm like, please match, please. That's a perfect order I can get right now. And they matched me. Trip radar, Uber Eats, 19 bucks. So let me get started so it can take just 30 minutes. So what did I do to get this offer on Trip Radar? I mean, there's not much you can do, but on Trip Radar, they're gonna obviously match with the best courier that they have. And if you click on that thing, like ASAP, you don't technically have to be the first person, but as soon as you see it's an offer you want, like that, click on that match button. Because think about it, if Uber's algorithm, if you click on it, you enter the pool of couriers that they're considering, and then it takes like 15 seconds for someone else to notice it. If you're a good courier, if they want to match you with that, they're gonna instantly match you like they did here. Other than that though, I mean, it's pretty much luck. There's nothing I did per se to be favored for that Trip Radar. I was in a good place. That's another thing. We don't know who Uber Eats sends the Trip Radar to, because they say we send the Trip Radar to some or like a handful of drivers, but who? How do you determine that? Is it the closest, like, do they start from a radius of the pickup spot and then send it to like 5 or 10 couriers within a half mile, a mile of the pickup spot? You would think, maybe. And then is it also couriers that are like rated well or have done a certain amount of deliveries? Like, we don't know. Yeah, frankly, I just got lucky there, but I'll take it all day. I mean, it's part luck, part skill. So a little short, what I call blitz shift, like you don't have a ton of time, you just want to run a couple of deliveries here. 6:15 until 8 p.m. And look at that gross revenue and the hourly here. $43.93 in just under 2 hours, $25 an hour. Now, obviously our goal is to maintain that as much as possible. I think I could have carried that up until 8:30 p.m. 9. It was super busy today, and we saw that based on how many offers the apps are sending you. 6 deliveries completed. The average pay per order, I'm adding this on our metrics page at the end here because remember, on cash flow, I want you to get at least $7 an order. So it's green, it satisfies that. I want $20 to $25+ an hour, that's green there. And then tips received, I average $4 to $5 on food delivery customer tips. All 6 customers tipped, which is nice there. And then the business miles, my minimum for you is $1.75, ideally $2 to $3 plus per mile. So the offers that I was getting today, it was high. Oh, you know what? There was a $1 peak pay, which was kind of rare. So it was good tips. It had to have been a higher base pay on some of those, but also the $1 peak pay because I got $3.35 paid out per mile. But clearly I'm happy with this. Short shifts, great hourly, great pay per offer, great mileage there. A short shift, yeah, and there's some longer shifts coming up, obviously, so stay tuned here. But if you only have a little bit of time and you're going to run a shift like this, it's fantastic.